Then they go into our pan. And that is our beautiful fried chicken fillets. This seasoned chicken breast fillets. We use this one step. We kind of run our finger through and we flatten out this chicken. And what this does for us is it makes this nice flat fillet. This is gonna cook easier for us. It's gonna cook more evenly. This part's easy, but this is where the muscle comes in. We say that you want to lift your heels off the floor because you want to get even more muscle into this product. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get our seasoned flour. This is just a seasoned flour that we're gonna put on top of our fillets.
Not all fast food chicken magic is on the menu. Behind the counter, there's a hidden world of off-the-record pairings. Wild mashups you can only get if you know how to ask. These 5 chicken combos aren't advertised, but once you try them, you'll never look at your favorite chains the same way again. Fast food chicken is everywhere. Fried, grilled, spicy, crispy, you name it. But while millions of people order the same sandwiches, nuggets, and tenders every day,
another step we like to take before we put them in the oil is we kind of do a little dip first and kind of pick them up and then put them in the oil. One of the most important things to do when you're putting this into the fryer is we want to make sure the rough side of the chicken is down. This is going to ensure that we don't get a little pocket of oil because these like to curl up a little when they're frying. This is a great way for us to make sure that those don't stick to the fryer basket. And then we tighten this as tight as we can. This is where the pressure comes in.
There's a quiet secret lurking in plain sight. The menus we see are only part of the story. The truth is, many big chains can make dishes that don't officially exist. Hidden combos assembled from ingredients they already have in the kitchen. They're not promoted because they take extra work. They mash up multiple premium items into one, or they simply don't fit the brand's carefully curated image. But if you know the right way to ask, you can unlock these chicken masterpieces without breaking any rules. Here are 5 chicken combos you can only order quietly at these big chains and why they're kept out of the spotlight. 1. The Spicy Chicken Mac Sandwich, Chick-fil-A. At Chick-fil-A, the spicy chicken sandwich is already a fan favorite, but here's the quiet upgrade. Swap the regular bun for a warm, cheesy macaroni and cheese patty inside the sandwich. No, they won't literally replace the bun, but they will happily layer their creamy mac and cheese right on top of your spicy filet before closing the sandwich. Why it's hidden? Chick-fil-A runs like clockwork, and adding a scoop of mac slows things down. Plus, it's a calorie bomb, and they prefer to highlight their healthier grilled options in marketing. How to order. Politely ask for a spicy chicken sandwich with mac and cheese on top. Some locations may even toast the bun with extra cheese for you if they're not slammed. The result, each bite blends heat from the chicken with the buttery richness of mac and cheese. A comfort food explosion that's somehow both messy and perfect. 2. The Chicken and Biscuit Breakfast Tower. McDonald's. McDonald's breakfast menu has the components for one of the most indulgent chicken combos you'll ever eat, stacking a McChicken filet between 2 warm buttery biscuits. Sweetness of the biscuit, the crunch of the chicken, and a drizzle of honey or hot cake syrup take this to legendary status. Why it's hidden? It's basically 2 full menu items mashed into one, which means more cost for less profit. Plus, McDonald's tends to keep chicken fillets for lunch hours, so this combo only works during crossover times when breakfast and lunch items overlap. How to order. Go during the breakfast-lunch transition window and ask for a McChicken on a biscuit. If they look confused, just order the item separately and assemble it yourself. The result? It's like the fast food version of Southern chicken and biscuits, with that signature McDonald's twist. 3. The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Fries, Burger King. Burger King's chicken fries are a cult classic, but you can quietly turn them into a saucy snack by ordering them tossed in a mix of buffalo and ranch sauces. It's not on the board, but most BK kitchens will do it if you ask nicely. Why it's hidden? Sauce-tossed items can be messy and require extra packaging, which slows down the assembly line. BK prefers to serve sauces on the side, so tossing them in the back is unofficial territory. How to order. Ask if they can toss the chicken fries in buffalo and ranch before serving. If they can't, just get the sauces on the side, dump them into the container, and shake. The result? Each fry is coated in tangy heat and creamy coolness, making them dangerously addictive. 4. The Double-Decker Chicken and Waffle Taco. Taco Bell. Taco Bell may be all about beef, but they have chicken on hand for wraps, tacos, and quesadillas. The secret combo? Swap the tortilla for their waffle taco shell from breakfast and fill it with crispy chicken cheese and a drizzle of syrup. It's dessert and dinner in one. Why it's hidden. The waffle shell is a limited-time breakfast item in most locations, and combining it with lunch proteins requires bending the rules of their prep schedule. How to order. You'll need to catch them during a rare crossover period or at a location willing to pull a waffle shell from breakfast stock. Then simply ask for crispy chicken in the waffle shell with cheese and syrup. The result, it's like chicken and waffles went on a trip to Mexico and came back as the ultimate fusion street food. 5. The Triple Chicken Crunch Stack, KFC. At KFC, you can technically build a sandwich that combines 3 different chicken styles, original recipe, extra crispy, and popcorn chicken, into one jaw-dropping creation. The crunch of popcorn chicken, the tenderness of original recipe, and the heft of extra crispy fillets all collide in one monstrous handheld. Why it's hidden. It's overkill in the best way, but it's expensive for them to assemble since it pulls from 3 separate menu items. They'd rather sell each separately. How to order. Ask for an original recipe filet, an extra crispy filet, and a portion of popcorn chicken on the same sandwich with cheese and your choice of sauce. Expect them to look at you like you're unhinged, but most will make it. The result? Every bite is different, sometimes tender and juicy, sometimes crunchy, always loaded with KFC's signature seasoning. Why chains keep these quiet? These chicken combos stay off menu for a few key reasons. Profit margins. Many mashups use multiple premium items, cutting into profits. Kitchen efficiency. Unusual requests slow down the assembly line. Brand control. Chains prefer to market balanced, neat items, not towering calorie monsters, but that doesn't mean you can't have them. The ingredients are there. You just have to know how to ask. Tips for successfully ordering secret combos. Go during off-peak hours. Staff are more willing to experiment when the store isn't slammed. Be polite and clear. Don't just use made-up names. Describe exactly what you want. Expect to pay extra. You're essentially buying multiple items in one. Assemble yourself if needed. Worst case, order the parts separately and build it at your table. The thrill of the quiet order. There's something fun about getting a meal that isn't on the board. It feels like being part of an inside joke, one that delivers a hot, crispy, over-the-top payoff. These 5 chicken combos aren't just about taste. They're about breaking out of the fast food routine and making your own rules. So next time you hit Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, or KFC, skip the usual order. Ask for the spicy chicken with mac, the biscuit tower, the saucy chicken fries, the waffle taco, or the triple crunches stack. Just don't be surprised if the person behind you in line leans in and asks, "Wait, how do I get that?"